Okay. Alright, can you hear me? Okay. So, hi, my name is Krzysztof. I'm the PR specialist at Anshar Studios, and today we'll be playing the preview of the backers build or demo version of Gamedec. Alright, so let's start with the new playthrough. Okay. Detective, I'm glad you answered. Listen, I need your help, and it's not the kind of talk we can have over the telesense. We've better don't leave any traces on the net. Meet me on the sidewalks in Low City, near Old Eats Den. You know where. Alright, so basically we need to meet Ezra in the Low City streets nearby the Old Theatre bar. Basically, this build is made that we this time will not have an option to select the profession, rather than the profession will be selected for the case, because we don't want to spoil the meta scenario. So basically some of the paths based on those choices will be unavailable, because you when you select the profession, there is always a different path you can take in order to gather some evidence, or just to progress the investigation further. Alright, so it's the small part of the game. It's not the whole game. It's not the whole story. It's just a part of the case, and we'll see what will happen. Right. So basically, as you can see here, we right now are in the Low City streets, and basically, to begin with, I will show you the professions we chose this time for the game deck. Is the medical path, so the scalpel, with who you are skilled with communicating with med machines, stopping hemorrhaging and stabilizing the wounded. So basically, all things around the health, medicines, and all the stuff like that. Second one is the sensory surgeon. So more about the enzymes or med machines, dealing with people who are hurt or something like that. And the third one is the molecular scripter. So basically, you can alter the mind of the person by using the different kind of options available for this profession. Hello, hi, Frugila. Nice to see you here. Alright, so basically, as you can see, there are many other paths you can take, but basically they are not available in the demo, because as I said, the professions we chose for this particular case will leave you without spoilers, at least. Alright, so basically right now what we're going to do is to see the conversation between the Captain Basilides. Alright, so Cornelia, this Ezra Olmai was his name. Oh yeah, the guy we should met nearby the Yeti's bar. He's dead. Wait, he's dead. Okay, nothing will change that. Okay, I understand, Captain, and what you need to understand is that closing the case this way will reflect badly in our organization. And we failed the objective, because we had to meet Ezra, but he's dead. Okay. That's neither your business nor responsibility, Sergeant Delia. The man was interrupted by a voice coming from the communicator. Alright, so... Alright, Captain, there's a doctor here. His name is Pax and he wants to... What? We don't need that dipshit here. Sergeant Delia will return to this later. Okay, so he's coming somewhere to see the Pax, the doctor, Pax. And alright, the outranger looked at me angrily. We don't let civilians in. Move along, please. Alright, so let's ask about Ezra, because she mentioned that he's dead. She looked at me concernedly. Did you know the deceased? I can say nothing, I can deny it, or I can confirm it. I knew him, so I will confirm it. Yeah. I'm very sorry. We're investigating the circumstances of his death. If you're a family member, we'll keep you posted. Basically, we had the choice to select, if we knew him or not, and it could alter the conversation. Alright, so I'm the Gamedec. As you can see, not available in the demo are different options we can choose from, like invoke the law or threaten her, but basically we'll say that we are a Gamedec. Alright, I'm a Gamedec. What do I care? She paused and looked at me for a while. Hey, you're the one who got this kid out. Who was he? The son of some PWI big shot. So basically that's the recall to the case from the first demo, from the Twisted and Perverted case, when we were helping out Mr. Haggis and his son Fredo. I've heard good things about you. You can come in. Alright, so basically our actions helped us in order to get, into the case, the scene of the, the deceased Ezra. Okay, so Sergeant Delia. The outranger frantically flipped through the data on the info. She didn't pay attention to me. Oh, it's you. What do you need? Alright, ask about the Ezra death. Also, as you can see, we are now playing as a toy woman. So basically, during the creation of the character, your game deck, your character, you will be able to select from a couple of different options. Clothes and ethnicity and all stuff like that. Also, you will have to select your sex, or you will have to select your background to actually start the path you will be going forward. Okay, so Ezra and I's death. What's your hypothesis? Well, why? Did you hear the story about the captains trying to push down our throats? That's beacon bullshit. Ask whether the captain is obstructing the investigation, or ask why she thinks it's bullshit. Okay, so ask why. Why do you think it's bullshit? Because it doesn't really add up. Even if I can't stress this enough, even if it did, it shouldn't be damned harmful to us. Right, so let's ask why the hypothesis is harmful. Harmful? How come? Who's responsible for the maintenance of these beacons? We are. If it turns out we've overlooked a glitch, we're screwed. Okay, so ask why it doesn't add up. What exactly doesn't add up about this hypothesis? Well, for one, the beacon's logs are empty. And of course, the report doesn't even mention this. Okay, so we can ask about something else. We can ask whether the captain is obstructing the investigation, or we can ask about her hypothesis. And I think we will ask about the hypothesis. Okay, so what do you think happened? He was shot, that's certain. But not by the beacon, a human did this. Okay. Right. Let's ask about her about her name. Or unit? Unit, yeah, I've clicked unit, sorry. You flew here with an entire unit. Is there anything I should know about it? I wouldn't call us a unit yet. We need still to work some things out, and I'm not sure we ever will. So far, it's a group of mavericks. Basically, if you have any questions, or you want to hear anything else about the game, you can ask in the chat. I will try to answer as much as I can. The drone operator spoiled kit in an unbelievably expensive gun skin. Captain Bastildes struggles with his own demons, and there's Tancred. Okay, so let's ask about the gun skin. The drone operator is using an expensive gun skin. Can't outrangers even use those? They can. It's actually safer that way, and yes, it's terribly expensive. I've never seen one like this before. I will send you an article. Alright, so we received some article about the gunskins. Alright, let's ask about the captain's demons. What did you mean when you said that the captain struggles with his own demons? Let's keep this between you and me, but he's been acting really weird. Work used to be the most important thing for him, but now It's just a hunch, but it seems as though he's struggling between his duty and emotions. No, not like that. He seems conflicted between service and family. But I might be wrong. I'm not a telepath. Either way, something's eating him and is sad. So basically something has happened to Captain Basilides. So we need to probably investigate the case. Right, ask about her name. So she's name is Cornelia Delia. Quite peculiar. What is it to you, Paul? I didn't choose my name or my surname. It's from the Rejuvenation era. I guess it's fine, but I hate Cornelia. It was my grandma's name. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Let's end the conversation. Probably there's nothing we can do with her. Basically, when we are doing the investigation or we are doing anything with the environment or people, we are just interacting with them, we sometimes can get the clues for the deduction. Right now we have only one of those, and this is the gunshot hypothesis. And basically we have one option which we actually heard from Cornelia. Somebody shot Ezra while he was hanging around near Yeti's coming, the bar. Alright. And this option actually helps us to unveil one of two deductions. Nobody shot anyone, or Ezra shot himself. Right now I don't want to deduce anything because I don't have enough information about it. But we have the codex, and we got the information from Realium. As you can see, the end of the 22nd century, from the Deep Thoughts. And there's a whole article about the anti-G technology, the virtualias, the zonets, so the technology of the 22nd century. You can read all of this and you should be able to see many additional informations about the lore of the Gamedec verse, as well as many useful tips for some of the things you can do. Alright, so to show you, the whole codex is divided to 5 categories. The Realium, so real world, the characters, which you can actually see here, but right now some of those options are not available in demo because we don't want to spoil anything. There are also virtualiums, so the games, the technologies, the organizations, and as you can see, some of those can be unlocked also to further expand the whole knowledge about the game or the world. So it's pretty cool to actually read them. Okay, so basically we'll go further. Okay, let's see what those guys are up to. Okay, can you tell us what you're doing? I'm inspecting the MCC beacon. So you need to move your hands like this. Will you remember, Mac? Yeah, it's similar to opening the window. Okay, let's check out what is going on. I'm sorry, but you're interfering with my duties. Oh, this is good. Just make it a bit sexier, Mac. Miss Brute's line was a bit rough. You're interfering with mine. And the woman flexed as if she was advertising a new brand of slimming cream. What's basically you can see here, the white lines are the dialogues, and the blue ones are the gray ones are the didascalia. So like the whole situation being disclosed or something like that. All right, so she actually repeated the line. Was it good? Ma'am, we don't talk like that. That should be unprofessional. Alright, so this guy, this Martin, that was amazing. I'd even ask you to lower your voice to essential alto, but they moan about it, because Miss Burt has a different timbre. Alright, so we can side with Tancred, so this Outranger. We can side with Director, or we can just ask what is going on. I will side with him because I don't like that, whole being unprofessional style. Can you see that she had enough of you? Give her a break and I'm sure you will get a better footage. Now shoot. You might be right. Come on, Mac, let's step away and discuss the set design. I've got 2 new ideas. Alright, boss. thanks, Paul. So they've actually left. I then went there, and I can actually right now ask this guy what is going on. So it was a huge mobrium. I've never seen a machine like that, and the other agent controlling him was busy with the MCC beacon hovering in front of her. So there's a she, so there's a girl inside it. Okay, ask about Ezra's health. How do you think Ezra died? I don't know, but it wasn't the beacon. The cat may know something. It's got access to a part of my psyche from which I'm currently separated. So this mobrium has some kind of additional, programs which actually help with her psyche or something like that. And if you select the correct dialogues, or if you are able to, as you can see here, lower or raise her stress level, you will actually be able to reach to some information, so clues. Let's ask for the access to the beacon. Alright, is it okay? MCC beacons are serious gear. Scanners, weapons, AI, you have to be authorized to tinker with them. Okay, so probably we cannot do anything about it. Yeah, it's malfunctioning, so we cannot mess with it, even if we are a game deck. The scriptic tells you mean. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so let's see what those two are doing right now. The guy was skinny, wore massive glasses with a second active pair on his neck, and some brightly glowing digital lenses in his eyes. He kept looking around impatiently as if looking for something beautiful, ugly, sensational, inspirational that I didn't know. Okay, he's a famous director. I don't have a role for you. To visually you'd fit right in. Only important stuff, please. I'm busy. Okay, so let's ask how long they've been there. Well, a while. Still, should have come sooner. They say some guy fell from the sky. That's what I heard, at least. That's why we are here, actually. Guy falls from the sky. Rangers arrive. Mac and I receive word and come too. Okay. Ask about the Outranger in the mobrium. This big green mobrium and the Outranger inside it. Can you tell me something about it? Tancred. Fascinating story. Could make for the great Holo movie. We're getting ready to film a feature on her. That's why we're here. Okay, so she's famous because she did something, and they are actually making a film, the movie about her. Problem is, she has therapeutic programs that activate upon feeling strong emotions. So then she becomes hard to talk to. Okay, I don't want to make a small talk because he told me that he don't want to be interrupted. Let's check with this Genoid. I have mind resembling a woman, green lips and green makeup. Hard to say it was real or illusory. Looked like she was posing for a micro camera. I couldn't see the device, so I couldn't say for sure. Her mechanical face expressed seductive contemplation as she arched and curved her figure. Okay, let's ask who she is. Who are you? You don't know me, how embarrassing. Mac Bohr, actress and first model to pose in a mobrium. I thought my fame was... never mind. I'm getting ready for a role. We'll be reenacting the story of Tancred, one of the Greens. I hope I do well. Okay, let's ask about Ezra. I'm here because of that guy's death. Did you know anything? No, Martin told me something cool was happening in the Low City and that I could do research for my role, so we came. Poor guy was already dead. Okay. Let's ask about Outrangers. Interesting questions. Until now I thought they were just nature-loving simpletons that hated technology, but get this, the famous troublemaker, Roman McCann of Sydneyland, is one of them. That guy knows how to party. See for yourself. She blinked her metallic eyelids and sent me a link to the article. Okay, so as you can see in the codex we just got a new article, but probably we won't be able to read it. Okay. Let's ask her if she's a robot. Or woman using a mobrium. Yeah, she's a human and her brain is actually in the belly of this mobrium. But I understand your confusion. This one's a partial. They made to order. It captures my real features. Cool, right? Yeah, pretty cool. But I wouldn't actually like to be like a robot, a brain in the, you know, inside the mechanical stuff. So, okay. We have an interaction here with the advertising drone. I walked up to the edge of the sidewalk. It was a good place for the ad drone to spot me. And as you can see, the drone is actually going to us. Bored with your existence, not getting enough sunlight in the lower levels. Treat yourself to a trip for the ecologist bioestates and enjoy the warm sunshine for the entire day. The bioestates are located within ABBs. Eat natural meals, touch natural materials, discover exotic arc flora. The ecologous bioestates are now responsible for any complications caused by intense contact with nature. Afraid? Learn more on our website. Okay, so let's check the resources. But he's owned by Advertpool X and he cannot give me any access. And as you can see, more messages are appearing for the Way Down Corporation. Okay, so I can't get any information from him, but I can analyze him. Let's check it. In between ads, I've noticed the face of a Diginet I once met. So, turn into it. Okay, so the Diginet is actually watching someone else. Let's ask if she saw what happened. And as you can see, she's unclear about what happened here. So, alright, the man fell from the sky, or more like, okay, she cannot explain. The taste of cherries, the grayness of dying, she don't know. Right, so who are you watching, or who are you following? That handsome outranger. So since she regained freedom, she likes to watch different men. Ask if she can actually give us the access to the drone. Okay, she can, that's fine. What we can do? We can bombard Tancred, so this big robot from the left side. And we have the option to use the negative set or the positive set of the ads. So I will use positive set. And maybe let's go back and check if that changes something. Hello. Okay, a semi-transparent cat appeared at the Mobrium's feet and started licking the paw. It had to be yet another projection. And there's a cat here. Oh my god, it's so cute. I really like this cat here. Alright. Hello there, Mai. What a wonderful weather we are having. We haven't been introduced yet, haven't we? I'm Behemoth. And you are? Alright, asked about the Ezra. You come here for favors without even a drop of booze or any respect for the rule of quid pro quo. How rude. I think you're a reasonable person, someone who could help Tancred with my assistance. For that we need a function key from her Mobrium. If you were to stumble upon it and bring it back, I'll be grateful. Tancred would be grateful, of course. It's kind of fishy, because, you know, he said it like he wants it. Alright, let's ask about it. He don't have access to that part of her mind and only knows she doesn't have it on her. Okay, and he licked his paw and looked at him, so turning his head, his pupils dilated. In that moment, that robot has a 3-pack. I love the design. Yeah, like 3-pack, not 6-pack, yeah. That's funny. But as you can see, there's a cat here also. My god, it's so cute. Okay, we cannot do anything with Behemoth right now. Oh, we can actually use the beacon now. It was in standby mode and was only using its basic system. Let's check the registry. I'd open up the window, monitored gun functions and started looking through the data. The last shot was registered the week before, aimed at the rat climbing up a nearby tower. The rodent was hit, fell off the wall and did not return. So the beacon actually didn't shoot anyone for the last week or so. Let's check technical name. Okay, so we have like a couple of informations. Maybe technical specification will give us some additional info. Okay, we can remove the battery from it. Okay. Alright, so we have some battery from the beacon, and the beacon actually is right now laying on the floor. Alright, previously we had we saw the captain Mercedes going this way. Oh, there's something here. Beowulf, the Outranger's vehicle. They must have arrived in it. Let's look through the window. Okay, there are some things inside, but the key is missing. Okay, the driver must have it. Alright. There's a trash can. We can search it, inspect. I want to search it. I want to... maybe we'll find something. Okay. Now we can think about whether the garbage reflects the need for instant gratification or the sign of loneliness or something. Yeah, I won't. It's just the garbage. Okay. Here we have like a terminal, okay, with the informations about some additional, like, you know, welcome. Please note that tourist console belongs to the city race system. The offer presented by this device is outdated. Feel free to use the whole system standing alongside it to get the latest information including in tourism. Okay, let's check it. Ah, it's the same. Okay. We cannot go here, so we will go there. Pax, is that you? Fantastic. The last thing I need. Okay, let's turn to him. Get out of there. I'm in charge here and I forbid you. Leave me alone, man. I work here too. Let's calm them down. Gentlemen, this is hardly a place. A man's body is lying in the rain like a pile of garbage. Get a hold of yourselves. Yeah, alright, I hear you. But if it weren't for the body, Pax, got it? Thank you, ma'am, whoever you are. This nut job has almost destroyed my medibot. Okay, so... this medibot is actually with the doctor. Okay, but we... oh, there's Ezra body. Okay, let's check it. Let's examine it. I leaned in to get closer look at the body. When I reached towards it, an outranger grabbed my hand. Keep your hands to yourself, civilian. It's a crime scene. Move along and let us do our job. Okay, let's ask for access. Can you give me the access to... okay, did you hit your head of something? It's a corpse and I'm the officer of duty. If we could have like different professions, we could be able to threaten or invoke the law on him, so maybe we'll get access right now, but because of, you know, the whole case being set up like that and the professions we've set up previously. Adore the glitch rain effect. How many pets did you sacrifice to the cyberpunk gods to make the game look like this? I hope no pet was, you know, like sacrificed. Okay, let's offer a favor. Everybody needs something, right? I'm a Gamedec. Oh, that changes everything. In that case, yeah, I got the quest for you. You need to go to the 100-acre woods and get me 3 ant acorns. Okay, but what game? I haven't heard of it. Then you must discover that on your own, traveler. Now go begin the search. Godspeed. Alright, so he actually just... he doesn't want to talk with us. Okay. The doctor went right there. This way. Oh, there's something. New boy. We cannot hack it. We cannot do... actually, we can't do anything. Okay. Oh, there's this guy. Pax. Okay. Goddamn asshole. The man cursed under his breath and repeatedly tried to pull out the smoke with trembling hands. The cigarette fell to the ground. Okay, he glared at the soaking wet tobacco as if deliberating whether it was worth picking up. He shrugged and pulled out another cigarette. Screw this. Okay. let's ask about Ezra Devs. I have a few questions I wanted. Max raised his hand. He took a pack of real nicotine cigarettes out of his pocket. From another, he recovered a lighter and grabbed with Amphilepis cane. Okay. I'm burning to help. Sadly, my fire is engulfed by the certain problem. There's a hideous toad roaming around here, interrupting my work. So he probably is talking about those green Outranger guys. Show contempt for them. Only thing I remember from the Low City patrols is the contempt they showed to the inhabitants. They pretended to care about us, but only thought of us as city dwellers. Screw them. Okay, he's amused. He wanted to say something, but he's coughing. Alright, he just took another cigarette. Alright, so maybe ask about a conflict, because they were arguing about something. Let's ask about the story. He ruined his career. It started a year ago. He was working in Warsaw City Central Hospital. He had a respectable position, second-degree specialization, and alright. From the call from the ABB, a bite or a sting landed by the barrier, and the victim was civilian, the captain's partner, Michał Sosnowski. Okay. Maybe ask about the Load City. It may sound dramatic, but I say it like with a knife to the throat. Shootouts happen here, so I need to patch up gang war victims. Okay, let's offer the assistance. Would you do something to make the captain leave? Provoke him to hit you or something? Marcin Pasieka. Big difference between the earlier version. Yeah, we are working hard in order to deliver the, the best possible narrative complex game. So what you can see here are the improved, look of the Low City streets and dialogues and all the stuff like that. Alright, or find something to discredit him. No, I don't want to make some problem. It's out of my league. Alright, ask about his health, because he doesn't look so well. He smokes a lot of cigarettes and all stuff like that. Okay, he has a rendezvous with the Reaper, so he's dying? Not at the moment, but in about 3 months. Okay, assuming the diagnosis is correct. It probably is, because there was blood. Alright, so what's wrong with you? Stem cell cancer. No cure, believe me, I'm a doctor. Okay, but everything can be bought. It's 22nd century. You need enough money. BLB is the only thing that could help me. Can't afford it. Too many debts, and I'm tired. No more of this. Okay, let's check on the Medibot, because maybe it has some informations. And what do you need it for? I'm investigating. I'm a Gamedec. I could use some peace and quiet. I've got the problem of Toad here. Besides, it's against protocol. Alright. Let's check the Medibot. Okay, because we have the molecular script profession, we can actually take control of it, because we are like high level of type of profession. Okay, let's inspect it. Okay, the manipulators. Do we want to take control? Yeah, we want to. Check the latest scans. So the dialog box, it was him, Samuel Pax. I clicked the button that displayed the report. Cursory glance, chest X-ray revealed a tumor and situation primary bronchi along the multiple metastases. Okay, the Latin written diagnosis, any hope, stem cell cancer, 6 months, 12 days and 9 hours. Oh, it's so specified. Okay. We can charge the battery, as you can see here, like he's losing power. Let's seat control for now, because I don't know if I can do anything right now. Maybe let's go this way. And yeah, here's Captain Basildis. Okay, let's show concern. Hyundai, you know it, pal. I command a bunch of rejects. I've got a film crew here, and there's also this fucker Pax. Wait a second, who let you in here? Okay, so the regulations. I'm a Gamedec. I have a right to be here. If you have any doubts, check them again the regulations. Okay, who doesn't love losing control of the situations? A wonderful feeling. Ask about Ezra death. How did he die? MCC Beacon mistook him for some kind of bad and fired at him. Okay, ask him about his conflict with Pax. As you can see, you can also read the whole conversation if you're like lost or something. You can just click on the arrow right here and you will have the whole information. And there is information locked in the deduction because he told us about the MCC beacon. And also you can see here there are locked informations, and we can actually gain more intel about the person or the case or anything like that if we use the correct options available for us. Okay, you think so? Where did you get this from? They were arguing, so let's go this way. He nodded. They have a story, and it's not one with the happy ending. Okay, ask him about the story. It was a little over a year ago. Our unit was on a patrol duty behind the ID. Our husband Michal was with us. Okay, so his husband had a problem. It's the same story the Pax mentioned, but from his side. Okay, so inquire about pedipalps. Each spider has two. They are part of the mouth. They plunged into their victims and injected digestive juices. Okay, he ordered decapitation to save his life. He lost his body, okay, and his involuntary zonet. So basically, he needs to support him, and he doesn't have enough money to do it because it's expensive in the 22nd century. So there's a lot of different factors he needs to consider. Okay, let's find out why he wants him to leave. He brings back so painful memories. Okay, I can tell him that Pax is dying, or I can offer the assistance. Seeing how Pax was reacting to us and our whole situation, and the fact that I actually wanted to have the control over the Medibot from him, I will offer an assistance to facilities. Okay, maybe I can help. I can come with an understanding, or that I am a Gamedec. Okay, I'm a Gamedec. Okay. Maybe I will solve his problem. Alright, so maybe let's go this way. He's sabotaging the investigation. Ask for access. I know Ezra Onai, but he doesn't want to actually. Okay, let's ask about let's accuse him of making that. Maybe his blackmail? No, I will find out. Okay, we just got some additional information, but doesn't look like we'll be able to go and check the Ezra. Let's go to Lieutenant Vera. What is it? Ask about Ezra death. Ezra Onai, how do you think he died? Batwings, the Undercity. Okay, he took his anti-G harness. The beacon didn't kill him. Okay, his death might be a dumb misunderstanding, and we have some hypotheses about his death. Right, ask about the function key. Tancred, lost it. She's been out of it lately, not good, probably why she gave me the spare. Here, take it and tell her not to lose any more stuff. Oh, so we got it, okay. Ask it about the beacons. So they are scanning around and they are shooting the beasts. Okay. The toxic fruit bat and a seriously big bastard. The Ratus Mordax Venenantus. Right. The rat got clever and they are not climbing up. The buzzard number and charge sometimes. Okay, so basically the beacon could stay, you know, mistaken for the bat because of the wings. Okay, let's check what will happen if we give the Tancred the key. I'm really curious about it. Okay. Okay, the indicators lit up and the cat observed. Thank you, kind lady, this surely helped. Tancred will be thrilled with the world I made for her. Right, about that poor fool. He came here, flew around, but he was also in another world. Get it? Basic human? Ezra died in-game. Wait, he couldn't because it's Realium, so it's impossible. Kneel before Behemoth, you lousy meatbag. Sorry for neglecting you, but it's a mess today. You haven't seen the half of it, you poor woman. Excuse me? What? I didn't say anything. Must have instead be friends. Okay, so right now probably the cat is in control, the behemoth. Okay. Goodbye then. Okay, goodbye to what? I'm meow. Meow. Sorry, this mobile software is a bit sluggish. Okay, oh, there's a graffiti you can check. Let's check it. Analyze the end of iterations here. Take a closer look. Okay, we cannot do anything about it. There's a stick trash can. We can search it. Maybe reach deeper. There's something. Warm metal object. Let's take it. But we have like a battery or something. Maybe we can charge him up. Okay, we can use the beacon power cell, or we can install the found battery. Basically, I want to give him the battery. Something was wrong, like it was stuck. Give up and toss or force. I will force it. Okay, it let some sparks and then something hissed and Medibot protested and died. Okay, so I actually broke his Medibot. Maybe not this way. Maybe let's go this way. Oh, maybe. Okay, we cannot do anything. Okay. Right now we can find out or learn the hypotheses about Ezra death and deduce how he died. Let's do it right now. Okay, so we had 4 hypotheses. So MCC beacon, let's start with that. Ezra was flying above low city walkways using an anti-G harness. He was carrying an Ilgen that generated an image of membranous wings, and the beacon mistook him for a bat. Okay, a plasma shot doesn't have much blood because the high temperature scorches the blood vessels, and the last shot was fired by the beacon of couples of days ago. It didn't fire the last 24 hours. The hypothesis is valid. The beacon shot him on the walkway, somebody used the beacon to kill him, or it's nonsense. Maybe somebody used it. Okay. There's a gunshot hypothesis. So somebody shot him where he was hanging about the nearby the Yeti's bar. Ezra might have been caught in the crossfire of gang's violence, and basically the gunshot wound was the cause of that. Ezra shot himself or nobody shot anyone. I'm guessing that the gunshot wound was the cause of that, probably because he had wings. okay, there's a accident hypothesis. So Ezra was flying around using an MTG harness. Maybe he's been looking for something, he might even found it, but his harness broke and he fell down. There's a possibility of that. And somebody saw Ezra fall down on the walkway. So the fall was the cause of that, the overdose, maybe he take some drugs and misjudged the distance, or he was flying and he fell down. That's the most like the probability of him getting any drugs or something is low, I guess. And there's the game hypothesis. Ezra was killed with the weapon from the game, inside the game. No, we are in the Realium, we are in the low city, so it's impossible to kill somebody by using a weapon from the game in the real world, so I don't believe it. Okay, and now we have to deduce how he died. So we have all of those things we selected, and we now have a couple of options we can choose from. So it was an accident. Ezra died because of the MCC beacon, which mistook him for a bat. He was murdered. I don't know, because there's a lot of different things that happened. Or he was killed with the weapon from the game. No, his death was, so that's impossible. I don't think that he was killed with the weapon from the game. I don't know, is such a lousy option to select. An accident is pretty convincing, but when I think about it, they've said that probably the beacon cannot actually shoot people because it knows they are people, not the bats. So there's a lot of different things we can choose from, but I will go and I will stick with the murder. Alright, and it unlocks us 3 paths, but we don't have any data about it. So first, you were like 2 seconds. If you could like set it 1 second earlier, I will be able to click on it, but actually alright, so John Naba. The man has a keen look and a mysterious smile. He came over to me and his smile widened. Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sorry it took so long. Excuse me, where are my manners? Senior Specialist John Naba. I'm the insurer of the deceased. Where were you? This is the crime scene. So did you know that if we look at our body molecules, questions like where or when begin to lose their meaning? Interesting. Such a gibberish, like. Either way, I'm sure you've already found your answers. You may be incomplete, but we should probably check Ezra Psychoscan, don't you think? It so happens that I have it right here. It was the first thing I did. I got here, I wanted to give it to you. Let's go the award. Let's just sign the so-called paperwork and you can go home. Okay, give it to me. Here's the scan. You can go home now, same way you got here. Working with you was true pleasure. Working with me, you just came up to me and gave me the information. So we actually cannot gain access to the body right now, and we can get back to the apartment to read Ezra's scan, and we will try that. Okay, you're already here, brilliant. Did you find what you were looking for? Perfect, perfect. Now be on your way. Why is he trying to actually like get me out of this place? I don't think that's mentioned that he seems nervous or returned to the apartment. I think that he's like jumpy a lot. Yeah, exactly. I just want to fly home, as you do. Isn't that right? Go on quickly now. No, you want to be telling me what to do? Okay, what's your deal? So what? Are you leaving? No. I'm talking to this guy. But she is looking straight through him and sent her a glance that showed disgust and concern. People do say that game decks have many work-related disorders, but hey, no judgment. We also struggle. But the guy is here, so what is she actually talking about? And when I opened my mouth to speak, but something suddenly tugged my arm, my legs buckled and the words spun, and I felt a rush and hit in my shoulder. Right, so there's a guy. and he shot me. Okay. Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? My shoulder was not that swollen. Somebody applied gel dressing to the spot where my sleeve was ripped. So if I've been shot in the shoulder, apparently. Let's ask about this guy, John Naba. We were talking when it happened. Where is he? Sorry, John who? The victim's insurance agent, a bald guy in a suit. He was hanging around here, remember? He must be in shock. There wasn't anyone like there. I remember a bald guy in a suit hanging around. Okay, so ask what happened. What happened? Not really, it's a gunshot wound. I treated it, but I didn't see the shooter. Okay, Venom saw somebody run into the bar, but they were far away, so he didn't get a good look. We should have guarded the fucking entrance. Okay, so let's check in the bar. Just be careful, it might look like a scratch, but the shockwave of a subsonic bullet is no joke. Your deltoid muscle is really swollen. Subsonic? Did you hear a bang? Neither did I. I heard a bang, but okay. Well, that escalated quickly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's check the bar. You need to pay to go inside. We can pay him or pay and tip him. Let's pay him. UK, money transfer. They've asked about my shoulder. He didn't saw anyone going into the bar. Ezra and I died on the walkway. No way, and he's dead. You're kidding. The guy is amazing. They were going to add holopics of him on cereal packs, damn it. Tell me more. You must be a big fan if you know state like that. Okay, he was the man. He used to say that we have to break other person's rules and stick to our own. And that's my life motto. Your hero cut himself off from sleeves as soon as he became famous. He only came back when he found himself out of luck. But he did get to the top, one of our own, okay? Especially Ramona loved him, loud and clear. He felt very precious when she came down on him yesterday, good one. Okay, it's on the news, he's dead, and they cannot leave the bar. I saw somebody going inside. They stormed in, but somebody told him to actually zip it. Okay. Alright, so we're now in the bar. Yet is coming. Let's check. There are trolls and sleeves. Guy, troll, bugger off. That was rude of Daphne. Please excuse her. Bugger off, please. Let's ask about Ezra. Okay. They've been followed by Ezra in the Virtualia, so I'm a Gamedec. I need to... Okay, but they don't care. Okay. What do we have here? There are some guys we can ask. Okay. Get lost. Let's scan his profile. Let's check. Device name: Multisense Pro 7, profile blue, and anticorpo. There are some dancing people. Let's check it. We don't know you, beat it. No, I don't want... I want to dance. Dancing. The author of The Woman Who Ran with the Wolves wrote that when the woman dances, her body and soul harmonize. No, I was doing it right, but it felt good. Okay. Yeah, so some interaction. Yeah, we have somebody here. Kill them all. If you played the previous Bacchus build, there were a couple of characters we were meeting, and Kill 'em all is one of them. The man at the table looked a world of 70. Okay, he was snoring, so wake up, wake up. And the Trepaniter is here, but in form of the hologram, so he doesn't have body. Yeah, he lives exclusively in Virtualia, because people in the Gamedecverse can be, you know, human, can be in the Mobrium, so in those you know, robotic bodies, or they can live exclusively in the Virtualia, so they can be only like a data or something. Sympathy. maybe. And Sleeves, actually somebody was watching me and he was pretty happy about my reaction. Okay. You're sitting in a real low city bar as a hologram. I didn't want to kill them all to be alone. There were 3 of us, but only 2 remained. Danny Center had a stroke. Oh, that's sad. Kill's not taking it well. I knew if he wasn't playing, he'd be at Yet's. Here's the Sleeves treat him as one of their own. Okay, let's ask about Danny Center. What happened to him? He thought it was funny when his granddaughter kept yelling that his heart couldn't take gaming that intense, and she was right. He played with some esports guy and overdid it. The couch remained a loss of consciousness, but it was too late when the ambulance came. Okay, do you know who he played with? I broke into his medical records, but there was no mention of it. I thought Kill would tell me more, but you see, he's sleeping. Okay, let's ask about his granddaughter. She might know more about what happened. It's nice if you took care. I was hoping to find her here. She often hangs around with the Sleeves. But she's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send you the surveillance footage so you know what she looks like. There. Okay, so he sent us some informations. Okay, ask about Kill 'em all. We cannot awake him. He's always been like this. I'm naturally fast and smart, but then half asleep from exhaustion. Okay. Okay, to be here when he wakes up. How to wake him up? I'd like to talk to him. Before he gave his life as a pro, he tested stimulants. They kind of work, but not long enough to continue his career. What if you give him something to jog his memory of the good old times? He and Panisantor used to play a lot of Happy Hunting Grounds, but you didn't hear that from me. Okay, so Happy Hunting Grounds is one of the games. Okay. His walkthal didn't wake him, so he found that via cameras and projected myself inches from his face. Breaking in was easy. These holograms are an aged system from now gone strip club. Okay. Can we do anything? No. Okay. Let's go around. There's the guy here. Leave me alone. Such a great response. Speak if you want, but don't expect any answers. What about Ezra and I? Somebody who ran into the bar? Okay, so he won't tell me anything. Okay. Oh, the bar. Let's see the rules for couch users. Lockets for clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pools. Okay. And models, all risky but conveniently cheap. Let's buy the access. And system blocked it. The options available for approved users only. So how can I be approved? Maybe I need to buy something? Let's order whiskey, probably. The people at the bar nodded approvingly. Okay. And there's a robot going here. Okay, and he actually spilled the alcohol all over my trousers. Okay. I'll just service, dumbass. Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. There's something happening here. In reality, you just get in the way. He thinks he can order me around. Let's see. Oh, there's an argument. Downstairs of the bar belongs to us. The Sleeves? Okay. And what do you know? They are fighting. Your star. Have you seen the news? You know how they ended up? Oh, they are talking about Ezra. And there's the robot spinning around angrily. You're nobody, junkie. Let's stop it. Okay, I will side with the sleeves. I don't like trolls in games. So let's threaten him. There are outrangers outside. Okay, people are not happy. Everybody's just spilling alcohol over all of them. Okay. Everyone left. Okay, we have get info from sleeves, get info from kill them all. Let's see this guy maybe. A money transfer window flickered over the table. He was playing some card game probably. Friend, if you don't want me to treat you like a troll, proof that you're not one and get rid of those bums. I can play the game. Okay, nothing happened. They looked like they were waiting for somebody to turn and go out. Bluffed cards is so cool, I'm telling he's good. Okay. Don't you have anything better to do? Yeah, and what do you think that should be, Chief? The Virtualium, maybe? Let's go troll somewhere. Okay, the esport nutcase, so Ezra started giving him the hard time, but he's dead. But bad taste remains, okay. So there you have it, we can play with tech, we refuse to dance that crop, so we have level slick. Perfect trolling target. Ask about tech. He's upstairs sulking and we're sick of it. We'll wait till he comes down. About the music maybe? Are you deaf? This isn't music, this is some junky noise. The DJ played a couple of cool songs earlier, but now he's playing for the sleeves. So maybe let's ask the DJ. He was moving to the music to flow from his motions. Okay, his eyes were shut and lips parted. You see, I only see music unless some asshole comes over and annoys me. I'm the asshole. You aren't even dancing. Alright, what kind of music do you like? Maybe that stimulate imagination. Okay. You're a patron of this bar, meaning you can request a song, just one, so I can pick one song. Okay. Performing the piece, the right response is I like the music. I can ask for a song for Kill 'Em All, probably something from the Happy Hunting Grounds, or I can actually request a song for the Trolls. Maybe I will do that. Oh, I don't want actually to dance. Okay, so now I can go to Slick. I've dealt with your problem, buddy. Ask about the hooded person. She just bumped into me and on her way in. It's funny. I think a piece of an MCC beacon fell from her undercoat. Okay. I don't believe it. I can see the entrance from here. Besides, I'm mostly focused on the game. I heard the trolls of the door curse someone for bumping into them. I don't think that person was part of their community. Okay. Ask about Ezra. You knew him. Okay, he was a local god. Okay. I believe it. Somebody... Ramona was angry at him, but you don't kill hope, especially when it's so rare. Low City is like black hole, it sucks you in. Hardly anybody can escape its gravity. That's why everyone comes to the bar during or play. Ezra was the exception. He almost made it out. Suicide? No, he did not suicide. Okay. Why was Ramona angry with Ezra? Ramona is with the home clan. She mediates more and whatever it is they do. She kept urging me to join, but I didn't want to. Ezra ridiculed her once for it, and I had to separate them because they started fighting. I don't believe them. Okay. Ramona really is in that clan, but she often complains that she's... Okay. She believes there's truths of theirs, but she irritated by the secrets and prohibitions. Okay, there are There's a lot of information about the Hon clan. When she got mad and grandpa was playing with Ezra. Her grandpa, so not Kilamo, the Panisantor. Panisantor was playing with Ezra then. She went off and saw how the whole bar could hear. My table was shaking from her voice. Okay. But if there is an option to... Okay. When the Switch version will be available. Alright, so basically the Switch, Nintendo Switch release date will be announced later, at a later date, because right now we want to focus on the PC version. So you know, the Switch will be at the later date announced, the date, and other consoles are also confirmed, but basically we did not, you know, disclose the information. So yeah, where no, they will be later. Okay. What's good, beautiful? No, I don't want to do anything. Let's check on the deduction. Who had the motive to kill Ezra? Okay, we have some of the options. Ezra was giving Tik a hard time. Panisantor died. Ezra felt guilty. Ramona and the clan because she belongs to the clan. Okay, who shot me? The person was not a troll. The bar is the sleeve meeting spot. Okay. He returned to the bar and he was harassing trolls. That's not too much. I need to dig more about the whole situation. Hello. You behave like someone not used to taking orders. Well equipped, wounded, and someone dead inside. You're a detective? A Gamedec. Are you with Tix people? Sometimes, but mostly I'm the HR lady. The warm image of a corporate AI. Okay. Why don't you do me a favor and spike my employees' drink? No, I don't want to do that. I won't spike anybody's drink, not without the awareness of me knowing exactly what's in it. Gamedec with a heart, very unusual. Did you go through some trauma recently? A character changing event? I'm a nanny. I'm listening to complaints, but the AI makes the decision. Okay. Broadening the horizon. Okay. I'm expanding my horizons. Ask about who ran into the bar. I will tell you because I'm helpful. How could I get paid to talk to people? Okay. Where I can find anything. Get it yourself. And ask about her employee. Duplexes and virtualia. Okay. I don't know if it's true. It's the machine said. Anyway, now I got a chance to see how a depressed person reacts to stimuli. No, I don't think that I will actually spike the drink of this guy. And there's the robot again. Are you wondering? You've got some other customers waiting. I wait with you, corporate agent. But he's a robot, is not a corporate agent. What is going on? Let's go to this guy. Leave me alone, all of you, please. I don't know anything. I won't talk, and thus those sentences are not a proverb. No, no. Again? Maybe? No? Okay. The aggressive robot comes again. I'm not carrying any weapons. I'm Gamedec. Who are you? He's a combat robot. Okay, unit YTC. Who ran into the bar? Okay, let me check footage. There you are. Incident number 203 playing. Oh, data removed. Huh, how easy was it to actually delete it? I'm really sorry, kind lady, but some shit just deleted this material. Okay. Tracing the prick. The command was sent from the bar system. No data. Okay. Let's order a beer. And he actually again spilled all over me. Okay. What about the commander? Also, he has some crazy memories from his previous life, I guess. Okay, let's go this way. Who do we have in here? Blue. Okay. Do you know Ezra Onai? Well, maybe you saw somebody coming into the bar. All the time, girl. Okay. Maybe some red hooded guy. Well, okay. So we won't get anything from him. Who are you looking at? Never seen wrinkles. From Low City, I've seen all, even lords. Okay. Sometimes I approach girls and play. We are the same age. Let's get to it. What do you want and how much? Run into the bar. Maybe ask someone by the entrance. Okay. You should buy something. I can get you to any state consciousness. Let me guess. For gratefulness and trust. Most of all, information. Walt, are you afraid of drugs? Drugs are bad. Brave stance. Okay. You're a spy, right? No, I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec is a very convenient cover-up. It lets you ask questions without raising suspicion. I was joking about selling. Only possess drugs for personal use. Yeah, of course. Talking of our friendship, a stimulant that should help in your investigations. It also stabilizes your mood and gives a bit of cheerful motivation. Have a nice day, officer. Wait, I've got a stimulant, so I can probably use it on the... maybe on the kill them all. No. Okay. Came to learn from a legend. There's already been one young man before you, an esports pro, a bit more handsome than yourself. Okay. Who that person? I don't know who, but I woke up and they were scrambling from the stairs. Some people got pushed away. This couldn't have happened in harvest time. I shoot faster than that runaway cowboy. Okay. I will show you the true reflex, not to be confused with reflex gun. Okay. The man before me. He was sheriff in harvest time. Maybe about, you know, what he was up to. Careful there, kid. Maybe one day you will stumble across an old man with a revolver in the virtualia. Okay, the shithead Ezra waited till I fell asleep and made his friends with Panisanto. He didn't have to wait to kill, you were always asleep. They could have woken me up, you know. They've played together and had some secrets. Ramona didn't like that either. Okay, Ramona? Could you... Okay, she's Panisanto's granddaughter, okay, but we all raised her together, so she's kinda mine too. I taught her to sneak up on ghouls, you know. Okay. And happy hunting grounds. They approve of that. Okay, ghouls, my dear, are folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways, grazers is break. Got it? She never liked beating around with the bush and could spot a ghoul from a mile away or lure one. Okay. I logged out, so she seems like I didn't know anything about it, and girl robbed 5 applicants. Oh, okay. She vanished after Panisanto's stroke. She didn't have money to buy him a BLB and make him young again. Girl took it pretty hard. I've played Harvest Time before. Okay. There's a whole story about the sheriff and all the stuff like that. Okay. That's all I've ever learned my whole life. A player. I hunted, I played matches, I was good at it. I don't know how to be anything else now. Okay, but you're a legend and nothing is going to change that. Trepanita. We could pop into Paradise Beach and whistle at some babes. Okay. And he's again asleep. Right, there's a bartender here. Yeah, but he actually got on the other way. Alright. Whiskey. Do I have it written across my forehead? Bartender's intuition. Okay. I'm here for the information. I'd like to... I don't deal in information. I have something to quench your thirst. Game pools and there are couches upstairs. You want it? We have it. Ask about someone who ran into the bar. Let me just rat one of my regulars. Alright, so it was one of his regulars. Entry fee, maybe? Okay, we don't charge any entry fee, so I've got scammed. Let's ask about Ezra. Everybody knew him. Okay. He didn't have a couch at home. Okay. Got a new clue. Get a pass. That's a very special area. People are in game, their bodies on couches unsupervised. Their belongings are by the couches too. I'm not going to bother anyone. I'm a Gamedec. I'm conducting an investigation and I have to get in there. I want to talk to someone. A Gamedec. Okay, I will let you up there if you do me a small favor. It will prove to the patrons that you are trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Grojda. Don't hurt her. Just remove her from the premises. Can you tell me why? She sells drugs and gets half of my customers hired off them. Not enough lately, she's been pushing everything. Apparently even some nasty fake L pills. Okay. She's a treacherous shit roll. She competes with Herman, I mean Tick, for leadership. Hey, is this demo footage? Greetings to Katowice. Hello. So this is the backers build playthrough. So the fragment you see right now is more or less, you know, after the demo on the Steam. So you can check the demo, but it ends before you can enter the bar. And basically here you can see the next fragment of it. Okay, so nobody will be mad at me because you will be the one to do it. Okay, I'll do it. I know where she was because she was giving me a drug previously. Okay, so there she is. What? Old Heat doesn't want you in this bar. I will show you the door. This is a joke. He and I have a deal. He gives us anonymous couches and I get these sleeves with the illegal can. I did say a word when he installed the brain fix. Okay, he wants a war, he will get this. Right. Tell me about this deal. Sleeves doesn't use Virtualium, not here. It's dumb because in Realium they can't stand living sober, that's why I'm here. Yet is happy too, since his customers are happy. Okay. The brain fix is illegal, so I suppose I stopped being useful to him. Let's ask about the brain fix. If you destroy it, it won't be just doing me a favor, but all sleeves. Okay. Maybe we can do something for the sleeves because we almost gain the trust. Okay. And there is a brain fix here. Yeah. Okay. I can use it and I can destroy it. Alright. So basically it's pretty sturdy and we are not able to destroy it that easy. There's a carved note there. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? Okay, and go with the media file. Right, let's check it once more. You can use it actually. Okay, let's check it out. Ooh, shiny. Okay, what happened? I clicked OK, I saw another message. Hold your head still for 3 seconds. It felt like I had just lost a few pounds, like I was floating above the ground. I knew everything would be fine. I saw all the problems from afar. They became small, unimportant. I smiled. Okay. Let's go back to her. Oh, we have give it to the Plex influence. You should make up with it. You guys like each other, very much so. You used the brain fix, didn't you? Which plaques? I bet you choose feel good. The others typically don't even work. Matthew asking in Polish, czym jako plebs mogę jakoś wejść do pubu? Nie jako plebs, tylko jako po prostu osoba, która gra w demo. W przypadku grania w demo niestety nie możesz wejść do baru. Demo kończy się na ulicach Low City. Basically what I was explaining is about the difference between demo and the backer's build, which you can see here. We have to do something about this. It's got to be a misunderstanding. Okay, let's go back to eat. Yes. Okay. Talk about the job and maybe give it to optimism. I think you two should make up. It would be better that way. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. Cam really likes you. I saw it in her eyes. I know you like her too. That changes nothing. The police will come and start sniffing around. They will take her and start bothering me. Maybe not, but you know, that's be bad for business, but you will do something about it, yeah? I don't know what you're on, but... And write to Con that you like her. She'll say it right back, that I can get back to work. Peace and love. Okay. And he actually talked to her. Okay. I'm quite not sure. I'm not going to lock everybody out just because you can't decide. Come back once you know. One moment. I will check maybe. There's a damaged poster. Okay. Right, they saw me doing that. I'm always have the whole trust with them. Is there any way? Oh, there's a unicorn here, and there's a guy in the red shirt. I heard what you were asking around, but I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Okay, the unicorn. Okay, he just blew up. Okay. Maybe this guy again. Oh, doesn't want to talk. There's another poster. Upload the poster of him. Muscle guy with the metal sleeve buckle saw me do it and nodded with a serious face. Okay, but do I have like the whole trust of the sleeves right now, or what? Maybe about this suicide? No, I don't believe the suicide option. Okay. Let's go back to the deduction. Who had the motive to kill Ezra? We have some additional options. He was in the bad place and the combat robot wasn't... Okay. Who had a motive? So there's Ramona. She had some serious reasons to hate him. Tick, because he made, you know, very many problems for the trolls. He was in a bad place mentally, or it was an accident. I'm guessing that it was Tick, because it's the most probable thing. Who shot me? Okay, so we have like two options: Ramona or a sleeve. I don't think Ramona did that, so probably a sleeve, maybe. And what was Ezra up to? He played with Panisanter. Okay, so he was taking revenge on trolls, or he came back to Low City. I think basically he was taking revenge on trolls because he had some, you know, issues. Right, so who's the killer? That's the most important thing. Sleeve shot at me. Ezra wanted to take revenge. Ezra breakdown. Okay, but Tick had an actual reason to kill Ezra, so I'm guessing he was the culprit behind it. Where's yet? On the other side of the bar. Okay. I'm looking for Take. Herman, huh? Fine, people do various things up there, not only play, they are often distracted. You know how gamers are. So I will cut his access to the bar systems one by one. He won't have a clue that I will let you talk to him freely. Okay. Objective completed, get info from trolls. Get info from slaves completed. Now we can just go upstairs. Okay. It's open right now. Okay. Something bad is happening. The stench of burning synthetic filled the air. The user of the outermost couch was convulsing. Ramona was hunched over, typing nervously on her walktel attached to the couch's panel. Don't come any closer or I'll burn all the couches and kill the players, understand? Her hands were shaking, eyes jittering. I didn't want to find out what would have happened if things got even more out of control. Okay, so she was the shooter probably. Or what? I had to keep her distracted until the Outrangers arrive. Okay, so now it's the time to negotiate. I'm here to help. I'm a Gamedec. I've gotten people out of worse than this. You think I'm an idiot? You're a Gamedec, right? So you're here because of the case, not your desire to help others. You won't rescue me and risk botching a case. Besides, did you even hear me calling from help? She started typing something on the walktel. She hesitated. Okay. I focused on what I knew about Ramona and the recent events at Yeti's Comic. Talk about Pani Santor. Talk about his death. Your grandfather is dead. That must have been hard. Nobody will blame you for what you're doing. A crime of passion is the technical term. Everybody knows how much you loved Pani Santor, and that's true. A lovely tale, Mr. Gamedec. At the bottom of the police, there's no such thing as extenuating circumstances. I believe that that's the technical term, right? It's so bad down there that even the old-timers like Grandpa Ezra sometimes end up cracking. The scariest thing was, by the end, I think they started to believe they were more serious about the mystical signs that the clan masters found more of them. They tracked not only Hon, but ciphers of existence, discussed them seriously as it was matter of life and death. Maybe it was. She looked at her walktel as if trying to remember why she was holding it. Okay, let's try once more. I know Pani Santor spent a lot of time with Ezra before his stroke. They played together. Do you know exactly what they were up to? You obviously don't care about his death, only on your investigation. At least you don't beat around the bush. Ezra and Grandpa became obsessed with this investigation of days. They claimed they had made an important discovery. They had made contact with someone from the outside, and they still couldn't communicate freely with that someone. They waited intensely for messages from them. They've talked about each one for hours. Nothing else interested them. I lost my grandfather before he even died. Okay. As you can see here, we have a timer or of some sort. We can just talk to her until the Outranger arrive. So, okay, let's talk about an events on the walkway. Talk about the shot. You shot me in the front of the bar and hit here. Nobody knows. Nobody recognized you. You had a jacket and hood on. I just want to know why you did it. Don't insult my intellect. If you found out it was me, the Outrangers will too. Maybe. I panicked, okay? I panicked. It seemed you were onto me. And the master gave me a gun. I'm sorry, I see you were hurt, but at least not seriously, right? I'm just trapped. We have nothing to talk about. She typed something nervously on her walkthrough. I encountered the nauseating stench of a sweaty and washed body as soon as the couches and suits began to overheat. Okay, so she's still doing this. She put her hand over her mouth and tried to stop herself from vomiting. So she's not doing it, like she doesn't like it. She's pressured to do it. Maybe about the Hon clan? I know that you are part of Con Clan. They seem like an elite group, that's admirable. You think I'm not aware of the rumors that circulate the bar about my clan? Nobody admires that organization. At first I thought it was just a guild you could make money in, maybe a bit more than others. I started trusting them. It's the first organization that treated people so well, treated me well. Asked how I felt, what I thought. Somebody looked after me, cared about me, I was wrong, idiot that I am. The master didn't hesitate for a moment to set me up. So basically she was set up because she had a problem with her grandpa. She wanted his attention, and she actually had a, she was jealous of Ezra being with Pani Santor. So is there a way we can somehow do anything about it? She clutched her walk-tail in her hand and typed a command. The bodies of two gamers started contorting and convulsing. Their helmets were probably bombarding their brains with dense stimulation waves. Okay, so she's still killing people. The hacked suits probably played a part too. I wasn't sure. She looked at the couches with a mixture of horror and determination. I felt a dull headache all of a sudden. I couldn't remember what I was saying, nor what I wanted to ask about. Okay. I dreamed of the place of the Hon Clan are after. The Tree of Cognition. Maybe I had read too many rumors. It was inside that tree a little empty space. At first I thought every clan member had dreams like that. Then it turned out to be a few knew what I was talking about. Each of them got special treatment in the clan. Ezra was among them. They are here, the Outrangers. They are about to run up here. Help me. Don't let them catch me. I can refuse or I can agree. I don't think that I should restrain her. I think she's lost. She's very lost. I need to help her. I will distract them, take the other stairs down. Out of the corner of my eye I saw her timing something in the water. And she still killed the rest of the people. Seriously. So bad. Where is she? Quickly. Send them the wrong way. She was standing there, but there's something flashed and blinded me. I think she's hiding at the end of the gallery, right there. Before I could finish, they rushed in the direction I had indicated. Okay. And basically, that's the end of the demo. So, thank you very much for this. I hope that you've seen a couple of interesting ways. That's one of many options you can play the case, because I know for a fact that there are like 5 or 6 different ways you can actually go in terms of additional side quests and the whole bar scene, and also the things that happened on the Lost Cities. So if you want, just grab a demo and check it out for yourself, or if you are a backer, just play the backer's build and experience it on your own. I was very happy to do that, and yeah, thank you very much. It was me, Chris, the PR specialist, and have a great night.